Many years ago, I was traveling around Peru and went into the central jungle area called Satipo. I had a Peruvian friend I was visiting in a nearby town called San Martin de Pangoa. He worked there as a teacher, but he was also an artist, originally from the city Huancayo. Anyhow, he mentioned there was a tribe in the nearby jungle, and we decided to visit them. So we bought some gifts to take to the tribe, cans of fish, crackers, and other snacks. We asked some locals the directions to get to the tribe, and we set off walking a trail that ended up going through thick jungle. We had to cross a river by walking on a tree that had fallen across the river, making a natural bridge. Finally, after hours walking, we arrived. The name of this tribe was Ashaninka, or Machagenge. Anyhow, as we approached their village, we ran into a few of them, and they seemed confused seeing us and didn't acknowledge our presence. Most of them were wearing like a brown colored cloaks, robe type things called kushmas. Some of the women were topless, and many of them had their faces painted. We were expecting a warm welcome. We're expecting to make friends with them, maybe stay a few nights, and perhaps even drink ayahuasca. Suddenly, there was a commotion, and next thing we knew, we were surrounded by a circle of them with their machetes and rifles in their hands pointed at us. They started screaming in their language, their native language. Then they took us to one of their outdoor hut areas. One of them spoke some Spanish and translated. What the chief was saying was that we don't want foreigners here before some outsiders came and blew up our bridge and did bad things to us. They were accusing us of being terrorists. This was back in the day when Peru had more of the Shining Path Sendero Luminoso terrorist group. I kept saying, soy turista, no soy terrorista, which means I'm a tourist, not a terrorist. They didn't like my Peruvian friend either. It started to rain cats and dogs, and they just kept screaming at us for hours, with the machetes and rifles out. The translator guy said they're taking us to the house of God, and they're considering getting violent. Finally, somehow they decided to let us go. It was gonna get dark soon. They said, "You need to run away right now," ordered us to run, so we ran back through the jungle into the night. So the next year I went back to Peru, and my friend from the story was living in Huancayo City. So I went to visit him and his family. And he's an artist of these carved gourds, and he made a gourd about our story. And here it is. And this is me right here. That's me. And that's a picture of them screaming at us. It says, "We don't want outsiders here. We have our own philosophy." The Shining Path terrorists have killed our brothers. We live hidden in the forest many years. Go away and don't come back. And over here, let's see over here, they're saying, "You guys are detained and going to God's house." And he's saying, "I'm Cesario Poma, professor at San Martin Pangoa and artist of the gourds, Mates Burilados." And I'm saying, I'm a tourist, not a terrorist. And just around here you can see their daily life, hunting and gathering and swimming in the river, playing some music, roasting some animal, making a corn beer, or actually it's yucca beer. It's called masato. There's a mango tree they're harvesting. So that's the story.